Hello YouTube friends and welcome to my channel. In this video I will have to share with you unboxing and first look of a new knife that I recently got. This one will be from the company Sixleaf. This is another, I would say, value or budget oriented brand that I collect, and this will be the second model that I got from them. The model is called SL-18. It's a, I would say, medium sized folding knife. So the designer is Rattlesnake. There is his logo. He designed a couple of, if not all, knives for Sixleaf and also for a couple other companies like Tucson and so. There is a Tucson logo. So let me give you the quick specs. So we have a overlength of 19 centimeters. This is 7.5 inches. The blade is 8.3 centimeters or 3.3 inches. The blade width is 2.5 centimeters or 1 inch. The blade thickness is 3.4 millimeters, 0.13 inches. The handle is 10.7 centimeters or 3.2 inches long, with a thickness of 1.6 centimeters or 0.6 inches. So, in my opinion, rather thick. On the materials, we have D2 blade steel, which is so gray stone wash. It has a nice drop point profile. The handles are made out of stainless steel liners which are skeletonized. Then we have a burlap type micarta with a really nice pattern. These are polished, so they are buffed. So the feeling is more on, I would say, like a wood kind of scales. Partial backspacer made out of black G10. The pocket clip is really nicely not heat treated, so it has medium to soft stiffness. This will be really great for EDC purposes, of course. And unfortunately we have just extended rounded screws, so I don't know why they did not give us flat screws, but it is what it is. The place between the scales and the pocket clip is definitely a large one, so even thickened fabric will be no problems to accommodate. The body screws are really nice and sturdy. This will probably not strip out. Lock, we have a button style lock right there. Pivot assembly, it rides on plastic ceramic caged ball bearing washers. So now let's talk about the action. So when I got the knife, I just played with it a little bit, opened it a couple of times, I don't know, maybe 20-30 times, just to get a feeling about the knife and so on. But rather fast it developed really a huge play, and that is because the screw got loose. So I don't know, you can see it right there. I can pinch it, and yeah. So I left it on purpose this way. So now let me tighten up the screw. I will probably have to apply some kind of and now when it's too tight, I cannot close it. So yeah, that is not a good. That is not a good start. So now we have a nice centering. The thumb stud is a little bit on high position here, so it will sometimes slip, but that is definitely not a huge problem. But now I feel a little bit play still, so let's try to tighten it up even more. Centering is okay. The blade play, it's, I'd say, almost gone. Still really nice and smooth. So yeah, keep that in mind. Probably every single one will came so because they do not Loctite the screws. That maybe it is a good thing that they are leaving it to you, that you can tweak the action as you like, and then you can Loctite it by yourself. Okay, so now let's see the sharpness out of the box. This is a really nice and sharp blade geometry right there. Nice slicer. Could definitely use a little bit of stropping, just because most of knives do. Body out of the box, nice and sharp. Okay, so let's see the pocket profile. So like I mentioned, this has a soft clip, so it will have no problems to slide in and out without any kinds of problems. Unfortunately, we cannot mount the pocket clip on the side. I don't know in 2022 why companies give us not the options. This is a neutral style of a bent deep carry pocket clip, so it should be no problems to just screw down on the other side. I don't know how the finish will hold up, because like I mentioned, this is some kind of gray blasted stonewash kind of, maybe hybrid finish, I don't know. So there you can see some spots right there. I don't know if it is the rust is starting on, but like I always suggest, when you get the knife, use your favorite anti-corrosion inhibitor, like for example EDCI or any kind of oils. Just keep the blade pristine, and nobody wants a rusted blade to carry it in your pocket. On the blade we have the model number D2, the rattlesnake logo right there, and the company logo on the side. Okay, so the weight comes at 111 grams. That is exactly 4 ounces, so nothing major, but at this size I would rather have a thinner style. Maybe they could use a thinner micarta. Definitely you don't have to use such thick scales on a medium-sized EDC blade. Okay, so now let's see a few competitions or size comparisons. So I forgot to mention the price. So these are priced at $45. Currently I bought it on AliExpress, but I could not found it available there. So I will probably link you Monty knives. They should have some on stock, and if not, they can give you a better lead time, like those Chinese sites. So as for competition, I have here the QSP Hawk. Looks to me really similar size wise. They're using another type of micarta, more closely to the previous model that I got from Sixleaf. This was the 02. Another comparison with another type of similar micarta is the QSP Gannet. A little bit lighter on the coloring, but you can see the similar texture right there. This one also has a CF bolster. Definitely a beautiful knife. Similar on the size. Then I have here the concept Weasel. If you are looking for something non-locking with a double detent, something for you. This will be probably the closest to the type of micarta that I'm using. This one just has been not treated, so it is raw, just blasted. And this is buffed and probably treated with oil. Here is the Rockstick Gent from CVV, which has a nicer burlap style micarta right there. For a few, another button locks that I have here on my table is the Saxe from Senkat. Let's bring out also Cogent from CVV. These are a little bit on the larger side of things. The Cogent is sporting a nice burlap micarta, and the Saxe has a standard canvas type micarta scales. Okay, from Kaiser I have here the Cormorant, a nice fidget friendly design, and also for size comparisons here is the XL button lock backlighter. Let's bring out also his smaller brother, the Kaiser backlighter 2, with nice linen micarta scales. Here is the twisted assisted Bastek Junzi with their really nice brown canvas micarta scales. This is a really great non-locking option if you have to have this kind of knives. Here is the Buck Sprint Pro. Let's bring out also the OG Kaiser pinch with the OG China Carta, so you can compare these side by side. And probably one of my least favorite micartas, this is the model 111 with this polished burlap type that for some reason Tucson did use on a few models. Okay, let's continue with the Red Model 1. Small Reptilian from Benchmade. Paramilitary 2. QSP Penguin. CVV Elementum. Benchmade Bug Out. CRKT Pillar 1. Feldspar Mini, which in my opinion is a knife center exclusive, has one of the best brown Burlap Micarta scales on it that a Micarta collector can wish for. They have definitely a really beautiful texture, right amount of coarseness, and yeah, highly recommending. I don't know if these are still available. Check out Knife Center if they have. There is also a larger one, large feldspar or full feldspar right here. Okay. Now let's continue with a few non-micarta knives. Red Model 2. Here's the 940 from Benchmade. Let's do Spyderco Delica. Rough Rider Peanut. And let's close it down with the Keba Dozer Folding Hunter. Okay, so let's summarize. For let's say around $45, I think you are getting a decent amount of materials right here. If you just want a really interesting looking micarta that feels more like wood, then this will be probably something for you. If you have issues with the pivot screw getting loose, so yeah, that is an issue right there, but nothing problematic like if the knife would have play even when you tighten it up. So I will not give the manufacturer a minus point for that, but keep that in mind. I really happy that they are using really nice screws right there, not just flimsy small yeah ones. Also probably the only downside is those rounded screws there, but it can be obviously a cost issue, or maybe they have a lot of screws bought and they have to use them. Okay, so with that being said, if you have any questions, please leave comments down below. I'm happy to reply as soon as I can, of course. If you are a subscriber, thank you very much. A big thumbs up to you. And if you are not a subscriber, then please consider subscribing to not miss any future videos. With that being said, I wish you a wonderful day. Hope to see you soon.